The story follows a man whose life shatters after an accident leaves him in a wheelchair. In his mind, everyone else is to blame for what happened, and now he wants revenge. We start with Angel, a paramedic, but he has a dark habit. Every time he shows up at an emergency scene, he steals something valuable from the victim. Tonight, he does the same. After his shift, he returns home where his girlfriend, Vanessa, waits for him. Angel is extremely possessive, controlling her every move. They've been trying to have a baby for a long time, but Vanessa still isn't pregnant. Angel blames her, saying it's all in her mind, that she doesn't want it enough. The next day, Angel visits an old woman who needs medical help, and once again, he steals a ring and a watch from her house. He plans to gift the ring to Vanessa, but sells the watch to a gangster for cash. When he comes home, Vanessa is busy with work. A message pops up on her phone, and Angel immediately asks her to reply. But when she says she'll do it later, Angel grows suspicious, convinced she must be talking to someone else. That's how his mind works, always doubting her. Vanessa finally tells him they need to get his medical test done. They've been trying for a baby for months, and nothing has happened. Angel rolls his eyes, thinking she's just overthinking again. But he goes to the hospital anyway, and that's where the truth hits him. His sperm count is extremely low. He is the reason they can't have a baby. But instead of telling Vanessa the truth, Angel lies. He says the doctor told them to keep trying. When he tries to push her into it that night, Vanessa says she has to go to the library to study. While Vanessa is getting ready to leave, Angel secretly checks her phone. A message pops up from a guy, young, fit, and extremely good-looking. Angel's jealousy shoots through the roof. He pretends like nothing happened and heads to work, where he and his partner respond to an emergency. But on the way to the hospital, their ambulance crashes. His partner survives with barely a scratch, but Angel's legs take the full impact. Both are left completely paralyzed. Angel's world falls apart, and despite everything, Vanessa stays by his side, caring for him every day. But Angel's mind keeps getting darker, convinced she's cheating on him. One night when Vanessa gets ready for the library, he snaps, asking why she dresses up just to study. She doesn't respond. She just leaves quietly. Soon, Angel finds a YouTube video about a spyware app. Once installed, it shows location, calls, even access to the camera. Angel becomes obsessed. He starts physical therapy, trying to get stronger. His co-worker, the one who drove the ambulance, visits and apologizes. Instead of forgiving him, Angel blames him for everything. Vanessa tries to explain the accident wasn't his fault, but Angel refuses to believe it. That night, he decides, no matter what, he's installing that tracking app on her phone. He asks Vanessa to get him ice cream from downstairs. The moment she steps out, he grabs her phone, installs the spy app, and connects it to his laptop. By the time Vanessa returns, the app is already running, and Angel can now see everything she does. Moments later, she leaves for her night shift at the call center. Vanessa now works at a call center. It's a night shift job, so every night she has to leave. That night, as he's lying in bed, the neighbor's dog keeps barking nonstop, loud enough to drive him crazy. The next morning, Angel rolls over to his neighbor's door and complains, saying the dog barked all night. The neighbor explains his wife is extremely sick, so he often has to rush to the hospital at night and leave the dog alone. He asks Angel to please adjust for a few days. Angel heads to his therapy center after that. His nurse pushes him harder than usual, telling him he needs to fight if he ever wants his legs back. But Angel snaps, saying he can't push himself anymore. The nurse takes his wheelchair and moves it far away, telling him to crawl to it if he wants to leave. She comes close, too close, making him uncomfortable. He hates it. He feels trapped, humiliated, and angry. He finally storms out. That night, Vanessa tells him she got an internship, a chance to build a real career. But the pay is extremely low. Angel immediately shuts it down. If she earns less, how will they afford rent? His disability allowance barely covers anything. He insists she shouldn't take it. Vanessa says nothing and leaves for her shift. Later that night, his legs ache badly, pulsing with pain. The neighbor's dog won't stop barking. Angel's irritation boils over. He searches for his painkillers in the usual spot, but they're not there. They're gone, missing, and that one small thing makes his frustration explode even more. The next morning, when Vanessa comes home, Angel snaps at her again. He blames her for his entire night of pain. She tries to explain that his painkillers probably just ran out. She immediately goes out to buy more. And the moment she leaves, Angel takes a slab of raw meat, pushes dozens of pins into it, and quietly feeds it to the neighbor's barking dog in the park. Meanwhile, he listens to Vanessa's conversations through the spy app he installed. When Vanessa talks to her friend bluntly says, "You need to leave Angel. He's abusive. He constantly doubts you. He'll never let you grow." Hearing this crushes Angel. He decides he has to change. So when Vanessa comes home that night, she finds a full dinner setup waiting for her. Candles, her favorite meal, and even a new dress he bought for her. During dinner, Angel suddenly tells her she should take the internship, that it'll help her career grow. Vanessa is surprised, even touched. For a moment, she feels maybe things can get better. She decides to give their relationship one last chance. Later, they try to get intimate, but Angel can't feel anything. Frustrated, he goes to take a shower. While he's in the bathroom, Vanessa notices something strange. Every time she gets a message, Angel's laptop lights up. Curious, she checks it, and then she sees it. The spy app, the camera access, everything. Her heart breaks. Without saying a word, she packs all her things and walks out. When Angel comes out of the shower, he sees the wardrobe. Only one dress hangs there, the dress he gifted her tonight. He instantly understands she left him. Completely. Months pass. Angel is alone now, but his stubborn willpower is still intact. He refuses to be called disabled. He goes to therapy daily, pushing himself to the limit. But while he heals, his mind is still stuck on Vanessa. He watches her from distance. One day, he sees her with someone, his own old colleague, the same man who was driving the ambulance during the accident. Now, that man is with Vanessa. They're in a baby shop buying things. Vanessa is pregnant, and everything clicks in Angel's head. She moved on with him. Angel is furious. He convinces himself the colleague caused the crash on purpose. He wants revenge now. The next day, Angel rolls up to Vanessa's place. She doesn't want to talk to him at all. But Angel quietly says he just came to say one last goodbye. Hearing that breaks her for a moment. She walks beside his wheelchair as he rolls. Angel tells her she left some things at his house, and he wants her to take them back. Vanessa goes back home with him. The house is completely messed up. Angel tells her things are in the bedroom. But the moment she steps inside, Angel injects her and knocks her unconscious. When Vanessa wakes up, she's tied to the bed. Her mouth is taped shut, so she can't scream. Angel has loud music blasting through the house. Now he takes Vanessa's phone and goes outside. From her phone, he texts his colleague, "I'm breaking up with you. I can't raise this baby with you." After sending the message, he throws her phone into water. When he comes back, he tells Vanessa, "I know you're in a relationship with my colleague. You're pregnant with a child." Vanessa tries to say let me go, but she can't. He presses down on her mouth, so she can't even attempt to shout. Just then, his neighbor, the old man whose dog always annoyed him, comes by. He says, "Last night, I heard a woman screaming from your place." Has Vanessa come back? Angel lies instantly, "No, I actually had another girl over." The neighbor believes him and leaves. Meanwhile, we see his colleague, who is extremely worried about Vanessa. He comes to Angel's house and admits, "Vanessa and I were in a relationship. I was going to tell you, but she suddenly disappeared. Do you know where she is?" Angel says, "I don't know anything about it." But the colleague clearly suspects him and walks away. Angel goes back inside and tells Vanessa she should take a shower. When she tries to get up, she realizes her legs aren't working. Angel had injected a drug into her legs, making them extremely weak. She can't even stand on her own feet. She collapses, struggling to move. And Angel enjoys watching her like this. It feels like seeing Vanessa in pain is the only thing that gives him satisfaction now. That night, while the two of them are eating dinner, Angel suddenly says, "If it's a girl, I'll choose the name. If it's a boy, you can choose it." He's already making different plans for the baby. Right then, Vanessa smashes a bottle on his head and tries to run. She screams at the top of her lungs, desperate to escape. But when she reaches the door, she can't open it. Her legs won't support her at all. Angel takes advantage of this and injects her again, knocking her unconscious. But her screams were heard by the neighbor. The neighbor comes again and says, "I heard someone screaming. I know Vanessa is here." He walks inside and finds Vanessa lying unconscious on the floor. Before he can call anyone, Angel attacks him and kills him. After that, Angel calls the gangster, the same guy he sells stolen items to. The gangster arrives quickly, takes the old man's body away, and leaves in exchange for money. Now Angel is ready to take revenge on his colleague too. He knows Vanessa had a key to his colleague's house. Angel takes the keys, goes to the house, and hides in the shower area. When the colleague arrives, Angel injects him and knocks him out. Then he force feeds him a lot of alcohol until he dies. Soon the police find out his colleague is dead. Before dying, the colleague had already called the police and told them everything about Vanessa, and he mentioned Angel's name, saying he suspected him. So the police show up at Angel's house. Angel says he knows nothing about it, but the police find a large stash of pain medication inside. After the police leave, Angel tells them the medications are for his leg pain, and they believe him. A little later, Vanessa finally wakes up. Angel has prepared a special breakfast for her, saying it's important for the baby. He even shows her the ring he stole from the old lady and asks, "Will you marry me?" Vanessa knows she has no choice. At this moment, agreeing is the only way to survive. She says yes, pretending to accept everything so she can gain his trust and wait for the right moment to escape. Vanessa tells him she needs to use the bathroom. Angel takes her there and closes the door, confident she cannot go anywhere since her legs don't work. Inside, Vanessa desperately searches around and finds a small nail cutter with a tiny hidden blade. She hides it immediately. Later that night, her condition gets worse. Angel leaves the apartment to get medicine, and as soon as he steps out, Vanessa drags herself across the floor toward the main door. It's locked from the outside, but she uses the small blade to open it. Somehow, she manages to reach the elevator. But before she can escape, Angel returns. He forgot something at home. He sees her trying to get away and attacks her. Vanessa knows this is her final chance. If she fails today, she'll never escape alive. She fights back with the small blade, trying to push him off from the upper floor railing. Angel grabs her legs, trying to pull her down with him. In a final desperate moment, Vanessa slashes his hand. His grip loosens, and he falls from the height. Weeks later, Angel is shown in the hospital, completely paralyzed, unable to speak, breathing through a tube. Vanessa arrives, fully recovered and now close to giving birth. She tells him, "Now I'll take care of you," and pushes his wheelchair away with a cold smile. That smile makes it clear her revenge isn't over yet. The pain he gave her, she plans to return every bit of it. And with that, the story ends.